welcome to the Bills pregame show for Week 12 against New Jersey Jets.
Ooh.
All right, top story. Will all Bills fans get through the entire game? I doubt it. All right, top story. Battle for second place in the AFC East. Is that really a story? I don't really think that's a story because I don't think we're going to get through the game.
Yeah, it's first place for the losers. Congratulations, winner of this game.
Randy, what do you think is going to happen in this game, man?
I think the Bills are going to get blown out. They are who we thought they were. They're a terrible team. The Jets are in a different league. We're lucky for them to come visit us here, to be honest.
All right, Nikki, let's start the breakdown with someone you just kind of learned about, Pregame. Is he going to be a better center than Levitri?
I don't know, because like I've always said, unless they can play together on a consistent basis, then it's not going to work. And so you're moving him from one position to another. Everybody else is hurt. Nobody's playing their natural position now. I'm like, so the whole thing is just thrown off.
All right. Now let's talk about Spiller with more reps. Can he carry the Bills like Fred Jackson did?
Our best hope is that the New Jersey Jets sign a bunch of insurance salesmen that he played against in Clemson in Division II football or whatever it is down there, and he can run all over the field.
Division II at Clemson, we're actually going to make South Carolina news if he plays.
The ACC is an underrated conference, and he had incredible highlights against, future plumbers and electricians. And it's a real shame that we have to play a professional organization like the Jets this week because our offense doesn't stand a chance against their defense. The Ryan family has our number, let's be honest, and our offense is going to get smoked.
All right. Now thinking about the offense, Takia, our wide receivers, a lot of them injured. Most of them are probable. How do you think that's going to affect the offense?
They're all injured.
That there was, but there's no offense now.
Yeah, they're all injured. The only one that's left is Stevie Johnson. Everybody else is on IR and not coming back. So now we got to deal with, hopefully, David Nelson. He's a tight end. Hopefully he can step up. And we got Scott Chandler. But, really, we don't have, yeah, we just signed 2 guys. But, who are they? They've only been around for a couple of days. And, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But, it could kind of be a catch-22 because nobody has any film on them, so you don't really know how to play them.
Oh, there you go.
So, it could be interesting.
Yes, this is a sneak attack of our 4th string wide receiver. Going into the season, we were begging for tight end play, and who would have thought coming at this point in the season that that's like the only production we're getting on our offense at all?
All right, now let's talk about how the Jets have had a little controversy themselves. QB controversy. What do you think is going to happen there?
USC quarterbacks are always overrated. The glowing example of the past decade and a half is Carson Palmer, who put together an above-average Cincinnati Bengals team for 3 years out of his career. He's not making miracles happen in Oakland. Mark Sanchez has always been overrated. The most glamorous part of his life is last year at USC banging those Hollywood broads. He's lucky to be in New York and have the spotlight on him still. And he's going to get upended by Brunell, really? It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame what's going on there. But you know what? I'd still rather have Sanchez another 6 years of the joke we got going right now. Fitzpatrick's got to turn it around.
All right. Well, the Jets, their injuries to Nate Tomlinson, obviously, I saw only the one. And do you think it's going to make a difference in the game? It's going to balance out our injuries? I don't think it will.
I don't think so, because now their other players are starting to step up.
Braylon Edwards out of jail?
Plexico Burress for the first couple of games was terrible. It was this was a waste of money. Then all of a sudden he decides he wants to play. So
and you can catch.
Yeah, so it looks like maybe he didn't get a preseason, so maybe he's finally getting in the swing of things.
Santonio Holmes can be dangerous sometimes.
Yeah, he was a good player. He was a Super Bowl MVP, so he has to have some kind of skills. But I don't think their injuries, because with them it's just 1 or 2. We have all the wide receivers.
Yeah, offensive line and defensive line too. All right. This is the last topic. So I don't think the Bills are going to make the playoffs. I'll talk to both of you guys.
Honestly, the biggest highlight I have looking forward to the season was the return of the best feature this show's ever had, worse than the Bills. The playoffs are more or less over. Had we signed T.O. 3 weeks ago,
I just hope they win two.
Giggity goo.
We should do it.
We should do it still.
We should do it.
Like the season's over, but
I just want to see T.O.
I mean, he does hold the record for the longest play from scrimmage in Bills history, so it's kind of nostalgia.
So what do you think? No? Okay.
Well, I said they were only going.
We'll go.
I said they were only going 7 to 9. In the beginning, I thought my 7 to 9 was like, wow, they might actually prove me wrong. But I think they're gonna live up to their 7 to 9.
They're Dick Duran here, not Dick Duran here.
The golden years of Dick Duran returning.
Years. Okay, that's awful. I don't think they're gonna make it. I just hope they win games at home because I go to every Bills game and it really sucks if they lose like badly like they have been. So
Yes.
hopefully they pull that Titans game. Coming up. Alright, so let's do the keys and picks. My key to the game is actually what I stole from the producer. He says that he told me that the only way we win this game is if our defense shuts down their offense. Because we're not putting up points, honestly, because we only put up like 26 points in the last 3 games. So that's my key. What's yours?
I don't know. A miracle to happen. You need just
a miracle. Okay.
Dick Cheney to go out there, look down the end of his glasses at his team, and give the most inspirational speech in that hokey Southern accent you can imagine, and they just go there and play their butts off. Because otherwise, I just don't see it happening.
All right, Akia, what's your key?
I think we have to run the ball. I think we need to avoid Revis Island at all times. So I think with C.J. Spiller, maybe he'll finally live up to his first round potential. So I think we need to run the ball.
Maybe look for some Wildcat. Who knows?
Oh yeah, that's not gone over well this season. I don't even know why we haven't ever played much. All right, now it's time for the picks of the game. I'm going to Randy first since he already has his.
Yeah, it's a conservative choice here. I'm going to say the Jets are going to beat us 24-13, but if I wake up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it's already like way worse than that, I'm not going to be surprised at all.
My pick is the Bills are going to get blown out like 27-10, honestly. I'm not even going to give them 13 points. What's yours?
Well, I had at least given them, a couple of touchdowns. I was saying 17-30 for the Jets.
I just remember last game at home playing the Jets. It was just awful, and I couldn't.
That was terrible.
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss Lindell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good kicker.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like, what happened?
Yeah.
All right, I guess he's injured. Okay, everyone else. All right, see you next week for the Titans.
It's not going to get any worse. It's not going to get any worse.
It is.
This is the low point. It's got to be the low point.
No, it's not.
It's getting worse.
No, it's getting worse. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
We'll miss you.
7 to 9 is great.